It is Friday. It's the 23rd of January. We made it to the end of the week, and this is the DKOldies Friday edition of the live stream. Thank you for tuning in. Steve over here, Matt's working on something, testing controllers down there as well. I am currently very full. The bosses catered lunch for us today. We had all kinds of good stuff. There was hoagies and pizza and fruit salad and chips and pasta salad, you name it. It was fantastic. I love when we do that. I'm standing right here in the opening department where all the new collections come in. See Travis over here working through them until he does it. Grabs one off that box right there, off that cart. Opens it up at his table. That's where we get all the stuff. It's a question I get asked more than any other. Where do you guys get all this stuff? Controllers, game systems? How do you always, you're sending out hundreds of orders a day? How are you replacing that? The answer is right here. It's from people just like you who send in their games, systems, accessories, all that good stuff. We find great new homes for it. Thank you all for tuning in. I see you down there in the chat. What is going on, everybody? Thank you for sharing. $100 giveaway going on today. That's right, you heard me. It's Friday. Let's do it. $100 I'm giving away. All you have to do to be entered in the giveaway, Facebook viewers, share the stream, comment shared. That's it. Just takes commenting once. If you comment too many times, Facebook sees it as spam and blocks you. Then you can't win. Share the stream, comment that you shared, gets you entered. What's going on, Jared? I see you there on YouTube. Good to see you guys. What's going on? Hi, Lauren. What's up, Shane? Save me a hoagie. The hoagies are finished, Michael. Sorry. Should have gotten here earlier. What's up, Steven? I'm trying to stay warm. It is another cold day here in Pennsylvania, and then we got the storm coming. It's all they're talking about on the news now, this massive storm coming on Sunday. We will see what comes of it. What's going on, Wayne? Those are U-boats. Nobody else knows that name. That's what they're called. I didn't know until we had some here in the shop. Yeah, it's got like a metal bar, and then the bottom, and then a metal bar. I guess it's kind of shaped like a U. That's why it's called that. I don't know. What's going on, Chris? Good to see you. Bradley from Mississippi. What's going on? We are about to open. Before I get into the giveaway, we're opening up one of today's collections. Came right out of the opening department where I just was. They set a special one aside. We're going to go through it together. Excited to see. And that's the thing. I did not look in this box at all. At all. Oh, and before I get into it, let me just tell you guys, GameCube sale just launched on GameCube systems. If you've been thinking about picking up a GameCube system, today is the day to do it. All our different bundles, we've got, look, we're stocked up over here. We got some orange ones. I see silver, the indigo, the black ones. GameCube system sale going on right now. We can get just the system cords, controllers, even some come bundled with games. Been thinking about a GameCube. Now's the time to do it. Okay, let's jump into today's collection. This one is coming to us from Duncan, perhaps? Dunyucum, in Puerto Rico? Maybe. I can't quite tell. No problem. Let's dive in. First thing coming out of today's collection is what? Oh, PSP, a movie for the PSP. I had a friend with a PSP back when I was younger. Had no idea. Nobody knew it played movies. And even the little Game Boy. There were Game Boy Advance movies, if you can believe that. What's up, Jeremy? Order should arrive tomorrow. Yo, that's so exciting. I love that. House of the Flying Daggers. A Kung Fu movie? Got to admit, not my favorite genre of movies, but... What's up, Louis? From Mexico, huh? Good to see you. More on the PSP. We don't get to see PSP stuff here too often. -7 in Wisconsin. They're calling for cold weather this weekend with this storm coming. Anybody else here on the East Coast hearing about it? We're in Pennsylvania, but it's supposed to be hitting, all up the coast. Louisiana, Tennessee. Kingdom of Paradise. What is this? Never seen that before either. What's up, Marshall? I'm doing great. We made it to the end of the week. Excited for the weekend. Anybody have any big weekend plans? I probably won't be able to go anywhere on Sunday when the big storm's coming, so I'm going to try and get out. And what I'm concerned about is, what if you lose power? When it's 12 degrees outside, your house cools down fast. I mean, a couple hours and you're going to basically be the same temp as outside. I do have this little heater that screws on, you know, like those big propane tanks. I don't know, 2 feet tall or something, big and round. It's this little thing that screws onto the top, then you kind of light the front of it and shoots out some hot air. I don't know how long the thing would last, though. I mean, what can you do? SmackDown versus Raw. And another one. And another. Oh, what is this we have here? Metal. It's actual metal. Let's open her up. Flip this, flip that, flip this, flip that. Oh, little PSP carrying case. What's this little flap for? Oh, it hides this up here. It looks like there's some cables up here. Styli? Is that the plural of stylus? Styli? Thought I saw a system down here in this bottom part. Yes. In a no. The case, though. Yeah. There they are right there. What's this? Lords of Dogtown. I feel like I've heard of that. Is that another movie, right? Interesting. Are there more spots in this thing? There is. There's a whole other side to it. Yeah, that's really cool. Neat. And then down here, it looks like there's some more games. Look at these little cases. Little plastic cases. Def Jam Fight for New York. You know what? I didn't know there was that on the... We do ship to Germany. Saw you over there on YouTube. We ship all over the world. Worldwide. If you're calling Planet Earth home, we'll get a package to you. What is this? Oh, goodness. It's a battery. But look, it's exploded. Is this dangerous? Oh, gosh. Look at it. It's swollen is how I'm telling that it should be like, you know, nice and flat. I'm kind of scared it's going to blow up in my hand. Set that down. Excuse me. And there's one more in here. What's that? Oh, God of War game. What a cool little handheld. What's going on, Landon? Appreciate you tuning in. Thanks for making it today. Game Boy Advance game. The original box and all. Super Monkey Ball Jr. Look at that guy. Are those ears or is this hair? Cinnamon bun? What's going on there? Yeah, Wayne, that battery's done for. That battery is done. Need for Speed. Oh, boy. Oh, hold on. Wait. A Mega Man game for the Game Boy. And Pokemon Pearl? Is it really in here? Yeah. Pokemon Pearl, and there it is right there. Just one quick way to see if you've got a counterfeit, which oftentimes these Pokemon DS games are. There's a lot that goes into actually verifying full authenticity. But here's one quick tip. See this series of 4 letters right here in the bottom in the middle? A, P, A, E. Should match what's printed on the back, but it gets worn away. Excuse me, on a heavily used cartridge. Oftentimes that can get worn away, maybe with a microscope. What's that called? A little magnifying glass. Might be able to see, but unfortunately that little tip isn't working for me right now. Anyway, always cool to see a Pokemon game like that come in. Look at this little case. Why is this little case like this? Look how small it is. The game just kind of pushes down inside. Yeah, it does. River City Ransom from the NES? What? Sup, David? So many fake DS, Pokemon DS. Pokemon is the biggest counterfeited out there. The DS games, Game Boy. Shoot, even the stuff on the Nintendo 64, Pokemon Stadium. I would say it would probably go in this order. Pokemon games, Nintendo 64 games would probably be the next thing you see most counterfeited. And with Pokemon in particular, it is nearly impossible to go out, especially auction sites. It's just going to be some random guy selling it. You don't know what he is, who he is. very, very tough to find out on auction sites and know that you're going to be getting something authentic. That's just one of the reasons people come to DK Oldies. What's going on, Stephen from New Kensington, huh? In Pennsylvania as well. Getting ready for the storm? Smash 64 can be faked a lot. Good, Landon. Yep. Smash, the big ones. Mario 64, Mario Kart. And it's such a shame, you know, like people send in, there was an example, somebody sent in their Pokemon game, wasn't holding the save. Pokemon Game Boy game, wasn't holding the save. They wanted to send it in, get the battery replaced. Well, we got it in here. We could immediately look at it and tell it was a counterfeit. I mean, we handle this stuff all the time. We can see the tiny nuances. Doesn't even have a battery in it. There was just no way. So unfortunately, we had to, you know, send it back to the customer and let them know. Unfortunately, you've got a counterfeit and it will not work. Let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving. Pokemon Black in here too? Let's try that trick one more time. Yeah. Okay, so I can kind of see it back there. All right, what do we have on this one? IRBO. IRBO. And then back here, it's under Nintendo. It's under this line. It's this third line that I can just barely see. But in the right light, IRBO is what starts that off. So, like I said, there's a lot more that goes into fully authenticating it. But right off the bat there, good sign. We do have Doom games. Yes, I'm a big Doom fan myself. There it is. I knew we'd find it down here. The PSP system right here in my hand. Look at this thick case that's with it. How do you get this thing open? Do you lift this? Do you slide it? Do you you push it? You do indeed. And wow, look at, like, it's clipped in here. How does this thing all work? Somehow it's clipped in, and I guess you can play it like this. I don't know, how would you get the game there in the back? Anyway, boy, sturdy as anything, huh? Spots up here for games, I'll bet. Look. That would be my guess. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, Explorers of Darkness. Good finds here. Oh, now there's a treat right there. It's actual cardboard box version of Pokemon Heart Gold, and it includes the little Pokewalker, the little pedometer thing. The little thing you clip on and prepare for thrilling new adventures as legendary Pokemon awaken. How many Pokemon are there nowadays? Anybody know a number offhand? Wow, what a treat! I always thought this box was so cool. I don't know if it's coming through through the camera, but like a real neat shimmery look to the gold bits of this. Very cool. What's going on, Sarah? What movie are you watching? You know what I just saw last night? One Battle After Another. I think is it the Oscars that are coming up? They were talking about, I think Sinners had a ton of Oscar nominations. I forget what else there was, but I saw One Battle After Another last night, and I thought it was good. Didn't fully live up to the hype for me, but I liked it. I like Leonardo DiCaprio. He's great. Movie kept it moving. It was long. It was over 2.5 hours, so probably could have shaved a little bit off, but what do you guys think? Anybody else see it? How will you know if you're a winner in today's giveaway? That's a good idea. Let me just remind you guys, giveaways coming up. I'm giving away $100. That's right, $100. People are going to be coming down, getting free games, maybe shopping the GameCube sale. All you have to do to be entered in this giveaway, which is happening in mere moments, is to share the stream and then comment down there in the chat that you shared. You see all these people saying shared. They're all getting entered. Might as well do it too. Get involved. Okay. This is a treat. Wait, I thought this was the Anaconda movie from back in the day, but no. This is Anacondas, The Hunt for the Blood Orchid. I don't recognize any of these actors from the original. The original was already pretty campy. What is this gonna be like? Poisonous insects, ferocious crocodiles, headhunters, blah, 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 blah. And look, there's the giant snake in the water. The idea of a giant snake like this is horrifying. Cod. Blops. COD Blops 3. Game Boy stuff. What do we have? Oh, is this a Pokemon? Hold on, we'll get to that in a second. Stadium games. What? Look at all these little cases. Cruisin' Velocity and a Power Rangers game. Oh, the Tron. Yes, I haven't seen the new Tron movie. I want to. Yeah, maybe I'll check that out as well. All right, bear with me for a second while I get this out of here. Pokemon Emerald. Real quick, let's run through some ways to verify this. Color looks right. The label looks okay. And if you can just make out, how can I get it to focus on this? Right up here in this top corner, there are two imprinted numbers. Can't quite see what they are as I'm looking through the phone here. Those should be present on all Pokemon Game Boy games like this. And then also back here on the back, I'm looking for this little quadrant, this little rectangle right up there of metal on the circuit board. Again, lots more goes into fully authenticating, but since all that's lining up, good sign. PSP came with National Treasure 2. Good one, Summer. I love that. I like both those movies. The first and the second. There's Tony Hawk in here. A Van Helsing game. I can't believe they made a game out of this movie. It's Wolverine's Revenge. Oh, so cool. So cool. Oh yeah, Shane, you have to check out some Tron. I remember the original Tron from back in the day, and then the new one they made years ago. That was cool too. Battlefront Deluxe Edition and Call of Duty World War II. Looks like he's holding his dog tags here. Oh look, there's even something in this eyeball reflection. People? About 1,025 Pokemon. Baby Squared says. Wow. That's wild. Absolutely wild. What game is counterfeit the most? Good question, Kelly. I still am going to default to saying Pokemon games. Like maybe the Game Boy Advance versions, Pokemon Emerald, Leaf Green, Ruby, the Pokemon games on the Game Boy, or Mario 64, one of the biggest title on the Nintendo 64. I would say one of those. What is this? The PSP in blue. And look, it's missing the battery, leading me to believe that it was that swollen battery we saw earlier. And then this one has a little flip out back for where the game goes. Cool in blue. I like that. You heard him talking about like trees exploding in the cold? Has anybody else heard him talking about that? Since we post on TikTok, I'm occasionally scrolling in the app, and there were just a bunch of videos of people talking about how when it gets so cold, trees explode. What? Anybody got any info on that? Okay, continuing. What do we have here? The Legend of Zorro, Antonio Banderas. And Catherine Zeta-Jones? Did I just get that without having any help on that one? What is it? Zorro? I remember, was there a Zorro TV show or was it a movie? I kind of feel like it was a TV show back in the day. Sinners has the most nominations for a movie ever. Chris, does it deserve it? What do you guys think? I haven't seen it. I've heard people say absolutely fantastic. I heard other people say way overrated. What do you guys think? Quick glance out here at the cleaning team. Heather over there is working on, maybe a PS2 or something. More cleaning going on in the back. It looks like Caitlin back there is possibly testing. Can I raise it up? I think she's testing games that have been resurfaced on the bank of TVs over there. It's always a fun little job to do. I heard trees explode under extreme cold. No, they could snap if ice accumulates on them. Yeah, Wayne. That's one of the reasons I'm concerned about possibly losing power. Lord of the Rings, a tactics game. What's that? Yeah, what's up, Top Gaming? I see you there on YouTube. Good to have you. Claim the ring for good or evil. Play as Gandalf, Sauron, or any of the other 10 other heroes and villains. It's like a tabletop. Look at this. What is this like? Zorro was a TV show? I feel like that's it. I feel like that's it. Was it any good? Shane, don't have exploding trees in Florida? Yeah, you're lost, Shane. You're lost. Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh! Smash Pack. Got to investigate that. WTA Tennis. WTA, World Tennis Association. Yep. Naruto, SmackDown, and another Naruto game. You had a few trees boom on you in what, in Minnesota, did it say? That's wild. Uzia, what's going on? Good to see you. They split and it sounds like a gunshot. Craig, it's wild. It's wild. What's going on, Andrew? Chi-Town, huh? Chicago. One of these days I will be getting up there. The Windy City. You got some wind today? Zorro. I feel like, didn't I just... A Batman game on the Game Boy. A Godzilla game on the Game Boy. What is this? I'm in Saskatchewan. It was minus 52 Celsius. Minus 52 Celsius. What's that in Fahrenheit? What's that in American units? That sounds freezing. Well, they're calling for super cold temps here in PA over the weekend. Highs of 11. Get ready for that. More on the Nintendo DS. Overlord Minions? Is that what that says? It does. And what is this other one? The words are so small. Bleach. A little bit of bleach. Yeah, Florida has iguanas falling out of trees. Wayne, I don't know. I don't get it. How can that happen? Bakugan. Battle trainer. Getting Pokemon vibes from it, I guess. Same thing as a snowquake. What's a snowquake, Chris? What the? Infinite Warfare and Modern Warfare. Whoa. What's up, Chris? Bought my GameCube console and game from you guys. Had so much fun. Thank you again, Chris. I love to hear it. That's awesome. 52 below zero, but in Fahrenheit. Power Rangers. Are we the only ones that do Fahrenheit in America? Are all other countries Celsius? So like I don't know. I don't have a lot, but they say that like it makes sense with the Celsius system. At 0, water freezes, and at 100, water boils. For us, it's, oh gosh, I haven't thought it. 32 is freezing. 212 degrees is water boiling. But the problem is, I think with Celsius, you can't get as granular with it. Like, there's a big difference between, like, 40 degrees and 41 degrees. Where Fahrenheit gives you a little bit more wiggle room. I don't know. I don't know. No, my weekend started when Joey's live stream is on. What's going on, Mike? Always good to have you. They're what? They're Beyblades? Not Bakugan? Well, it said Bakugan right on it. I'm sorry. I don't know what to say about that. It says it right on it. Bakugan Battle Brawlers. I have to try that too. That looks kind of neat. Negative 20 in Michigan. Katie. Good Lord. Okay, we're finishing up these last games. There's a Bruce Lee game, maybe Kingdom Hearts, if I had to guess, based off that. Negative 52 C is negative 62 Fahrenheit? Negative 62. Who said that? Who said that it's going to be that cold? That would be like negative 62 degrees? No. No. Little bit of hyperbole, a little exaggeration. Pokemon and G.I. Joe. G.I. Joey, The Rise of the Cobra. Dead Space for the 360, you know it, Ash. Good game, we got it. BMX. These cases are kind of cool. They have a little flip down thingy on them. Yeah. Prince of Persia. No way. Very cool, very cool. Bakugan's a small ball monster. Battle other Bakugan. Cool, Jarian. Oh, Pokemon Sapphire. Let's check this one. Let's check it. Okay, so, again. Starting here on the front. Label is worn, but I'm getting good signs from it. It's so worn that I can't quite see where that imprinted number would be. Flipping it to the back. Yeah, I'm seeing that quadrant back up there if you get it in the light the right way. Okay. BMX game. And do we have anything else down here? We do. Force Unleashed. Good one. And a Naruto game. California, we had Wind So Strong broke a huge eucalyptus tree. Remnants of Old Farms uses windbreaks. Ah, that's wild. Yeah, Emily, I'm afraid of trees falling here. Hitting a power line and losing power. Not down. Okay, let's rip right through the last list. We got Bugs Life down there, some Daredevil stuff going on. Ooh, Spider-Man, Spy Kids. Stuart Little. A little mouse man guy. Finding Nemo's in here. Oh boy. Altered Beast. What is this? Oh. I'll get to that in just a second. Yu-Gi-Oh! Mario and Sonic, Pokemon Ranger, and Mario Kart DS. Finally a PS4 system down there. And now back to this item, Action Replay for the DS. This would go into a DS game system, just like a game would. And then up top is where the game gets inserted. Then allows you, just like the Game Genie back on the old NES, to be able to do all kinds of cheats, skip levels, give you all the weapons, all that good stuff. What happened to that PS4? I don't know. Looks like remnants of tape. Would be my guess. Remnants of, like, duct tape. Okay. All right. Well, guys, you just saw some of the latest stuff going into stock here at DK Oldies. Quick glance out here. It looks like Heather's doing some sort of some paperwork. Not entirely sure what's involved in that. Is she counting Wii games? Perhaps. Just a quick reminder, before I do the giveaway, GameCube system sale going on right now. If you're thinking about picking up a GameCube, do it today, right now. We still have all the colors in stock. Great selection of games currently on sale. All the details are on the website, DKOldies.com. Let's do the giveaway. Come on back here. Okay. I'm going to spin the wheel 4 times today. 4 people winning. $25 in store credit each. They can come on down, get some free games, put it towards the GameCube system. PSP, your call. Spend it however you like. All right, get ready. Giving the wheel its first spin. We'll see who today's first winner is. Again, $25 in store credit up for grabs. Best of luck. Nice work. Corey Gibson, congratulations. All the confetti, it's for you, Corey. Corey, I'll tell you how to claim your prize as well as our other winners as soon as I pull these last names. Good work, Corey. Okay, we'll remove Corey's name. Give the wheel a second spin. $25 in store credit. Good luck, everyone. I think it's spoken. Miguel Negroni, congratulations, Miguel. Winner number 2. What are you spending your $25 on? What are you getting, Miguel? Remove Miguel's name. Spin number 3 coming up right now.
Maybe not sleds though. Skis would probably be better because we're gonna have to walk up.
It got close to the edge, but it's Landon. Landon Candia, congratulations, Landon. Nice work. Winner number 3. Get ready. Removing Landon's name and giving the wheel our 4th and final spin. Oh, wow, 2 blues. Where's the edge? Where's the line? Sarah, nice work. Sarah Ziskowski. Congratulations, Sarah. 2 my winners. All you have to do is have an account on our website, DKOldies.com, and then message us here on Facebook with the email address you used. Log into the website. Get your store credit added into your account for you. Yups up, Tomo. Heather is always working hard. She runs the entire cleaning team over there. There she is. Got a wave out of her. She is transporting NES games over onto that cart. Maybe those are the finished ones. After that, they get pushed over to the inventory team where they get put into stock. I love seeing the process in action. Looks like somebody back there is handling a coat. Okay. All right, everybody, thank you all for tuning in. Like I said, GameCube sale's going on today. Don't miss it. If you've been thinking about a system, you're going to kick yourself if you miss the sale. Like I said, no big plans for the weekend. Just going to be kicking back, enjoying it. Don't know what's going to happen with the storm coming in on Sunday. We shall see. All right, everybody, thank you all for tuning in. Great time doing these streams. We got the best community in gaming with DK Oldies. Thank you guys. I love getting to do these live streams. I've been doing them for as long as I can remember, basically. 5 years, 6 years, I don't know. And I used to do them once in a while. I used to stream like on just Fridays, and then I think I added in a Wednesday or something. And people just asked for more, and now I do it every day. It's the end of my day. I've got another half hour here of finishing up some last loose ends, and then I'll be heading home. It's such a great way to cap off my day. All right, everybody, thank you all for tuning in. Please have a wonderful weekend, and if you're in the path of the storm,